Good morning. Welcome to day 106. It's 8:30, June 4th, and I just left Stony Brook Hollow shelter. Stayed in my tent last night, which was a mistake because it rained a lot. Should have stayed in the shelter. There was only 2 people in there, so there was room. But, you know, I stayed in the rain so many times, didn't think much about it, but now everything's damp. You know, my sleeping clothes and sleeping bag are still okay, they're not soaked, but it is what it is. We got to keep moving north. Doesn't do any good to sit around and mope about it. I'm going to try to do 21 today. I don't know if I'll make that or not because I'm getting such a late start. I kept looking at the weather radar. Thought that the band of clouds might pass over, but of course it's not moving west to east, it's moving northeast, more north than east, right up the trail. So it has stopped for now. It's my weather app said it was 45 degrees in Kent this morning. Doesn't feel that cold to me. But it does feel better now that I've gotten moving. There is a nice hostel nearby, Bearded Woods. It's reasonably priced, 45 bucks a night. Really tempted to give them a call, which with the weather being the way it is, it may already be full. So I'm going to try to do a few miles, see how the day goes. Okay, with that, this is Reboot, heading north. I've hiked up away from the Housatonic River and been hiking through these fields, and unfortunately the maintainers haven't kept the grass cut back, so that's the AT going north. And this is what I've been walking through. And this is like the second field. There's another one behind that wood line. So my pants legs are pretty much soaked. But I didn't want to put my rain pants on because I knew I would get too hot wearing them, so either wet from walking through wet grass or wet from sweat. Either way, you're wet. This is Guinea Creek, and that's where you're supposed to cross. About right in the center of the picture. But all the rocks you're supposed to step on are submerged because of the rain last night. I was looking up in that area right there. I thought that maybe, pretty sure I could get across to the middle. But then that faster part right over there is a little more concerning. And I'm by myself. So there is a bypass via the road. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm at the end of the detour. It was 5.5 or a half mile on the paved road down to a junction with this dirt road that I'm standing on here. And then it's said it was 0.4, but it seemed a lot longer than that. But it presents me with an ethical dilemma, since I'm a purist, is that from this side of the road down to the river, or excuse me, the creek, I did not hike. Now, a lot of people say, well, you did the detour, but that's a section of trail that's hikeable, and so I got to go down to the creek and then come back up. And here I am on the north side of the creek. Right there is where I was standing when I first started videoing the creek. Let's go see where I thought about fording. See how bad it was. It is. Probably a good thing I didn't ford. I mean, it looks pretty deep right there, and then when I got over here, I have to get across this steep bank. I wonder how many people will try to ford this today. Hopefully nobody gets hurt. This is going to be the wrap-up video for day 107. You're looking at the back of the Toymakers Cafe in Falls Village, Connecticut. And they allow thru hikers to set up tents in the back of their parking lot. And that's me right there. As you can see, I'm still pretty wet from last night, so I'm hoping it'll dry before it starts raining again sometime tonight. Guess it doesn't matter, but I took my chamois and chamoised it off inside as best I could, so it should be damp but usable. The Toymakers Cafe has a power outlet right there where they let you charge your iPhones or Anchor batteries, and they've got some water over there. No potty, but she said that I could come in there before they closed, which was 7:30. So, feeling pretty good that I got a spot here. Only did about 16 miles today. It was rough with the terrain, a lot of ups and downs, and got to Highway 7, or it might be State Route 7, and fresh ground was set up there, so had a cheeseburger and grilled cheese, some fruit, some Kool-Aid, and I think that's about it. But it's good, always good to see him, and get a break there, and then made my way here to Falls Village. All right, that's going to be it. That's going to be it for day 107. There's the clouds coming in. We'll see what happens.